Did you know humans have literally never gone a single year without a war? Yeah, we have fought over land, gold, religion, and this one time, pencils. Yep, and in this video I will show you how a little stick of wood and graphite caused an Indian national crisis. Entire militaries were about to collapse because of this. So grab your emotional support graphite stick because we're about to witness the petty arms race of the 1790s. So the year is 1795. France is at war with literally everyone, and also themselves because French Revolution. Now, armies need to write stuff, orders, maps, inventories, paperwork. Except their main writing tool? Quills and ink, which are amazing if you love smudging orders and crying over spilled ink mid-battle. So France is like, alright, screw this, we need the pencils. At this point, people already had pencils. They had found this black rock called graphite, which was soft enough to write with but hard enough that it won't break every 2 seconds. Wrap that bad boy in cloth or wood and boom, you got something to write with. But here's the catch. The only good graphite came from a single mine in Bordeaux, England. And guess who France was fighting? That's right, England. So yeah, kinda had to buy school supplies from the people who were trying to kill you. England knew they were sitting on the graphite gold mine of destiny. They had a monopoly and they were not letting it go. Graphite was rare and the mine was running out. So England made graphite theft a felony. Like, you stole some dirt? Well, enjoy prison, bucko. They took it so seriously that they literally flooded the mines during off-seasons to stop thieves. But people being people, they still try to sneak in. They would go in the flooded tunnels, risk drowning, grab some graphite and sell it on the black market. So yeah, not exactly an ideal supply chain for France. France tried to make substitutes, grinding up low-grade graphite and mixing it with gum and wax. The result was bad, pencils that tore through paper like a toddler with anger issues. But hey, it can't just be England, right? Perhaps they could buy pencils from someone who is making pencils. Maybe someone who is buying graphite from England and making pencils, right? Yep, and that was Germany. But the fucking French, they were at war with Germany too. It's like they looked at a map and said, what if we made all our neighbors very, very mad? If that is not enough, they were also in the middle of the French Revolution. To be honest, the geopolitical situation of Europe in general was really chaotic at this particular point. France was surrounded by enemies collapsing from within and running out of pencils. But the French were not messing around. They were going to get their pencils come hell or high water. So the French were like, fine, if we can't buy the ingredient, we'll just change the recipe. Nicolas Jacques Conti, engineer, inventor, artist, basically the perfect man for this job. He knew the science, but also as an artist, he knew the hand feel of writing and drawing. Basically the Bob Ross for wartime logistics. The French minister who commissioned him says to him, hey, we're running out of pencils, the English won't sell us the ingredients. Can you invent a better way to make pencils? And Conti was built different. And so he says, oui, give me a few days. The son of a bitch actually does it. In few days. He grinds low quality graphite and mixes with clay, etc, etc. Boom, the modern pencil is born. No English graphite required. France won. England still salty. And get this, 2 centuries later, every pencil you use still follows Conti's process. Same clay, same graphite, same basic design. So next time you're doodling in class, just remember that innocent little stick in your hand. Yeah, people once risked their lives for that. So do it proudly.